Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to the Power of Three and your finale general monthly reading here in the finale of the year. If you're returning, then you know that this has been coming. What I've decided to do is your general monthly readings from now on, starting next year with your counterpart elements. So look for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay, for your general monthly readings starting next year. The word from the Holy Spirit is here for you this month, but I have no idea how that's going to work next year. So Um, I love affirmations here for you. So, and I say that we get started. Capricorn. Capricorn, I am taking care of you. Feel the warmth and security of being enveloped in my loving presence. Every detail of your life is under my control. Moreover, everything fits into a pattern for good to those who love me and are called according to my design and purpose. Because the world is in an abnormal fallen condition, people tend to think that chance governs the universe. Events may seem to occur randomly with little or no meaning. People who view the world this way have overlooked one basic fact: the limitations of human understanding. What you know of the world you inhabit is only the tip of the iceberg. Submerged beneath the surface of the visible world are mysteries too vast for you to comprehend. If you could only see how close I am to you and how constantly I work on your behalf, you would never again doubt that I am wonderfully caring for you. This is why you must live by faith, not by sight, trusting in my mysterious, majestic presence. All right, so let's see now how this starts for Capricorn, December 2025 for their finale reading. You are the light of the world, the absolute energy that's behind me, the gift that came to this world, the truth. Oh, I'm excited. I'm almost excited. I got goosebumps. What's gonna be for Capricorn for their finale reading, December 2025? We're using the Blessed Be Oracle for your overall energy. So let's see what kind of blessing you get. A blessing on growing older. Not funny. Growing older. Watching new babies be born into the world. Maybe your own grandchildren. Maybe you're getting a new grandchild for Christmas. If you are, congratulations. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but if that's not the case, then one second. Okay, supporting energy from the moon manifestation. Just keeps coming out. It just keeps coming out. I swear you're the third sign. Full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture, which, you kind of do kind of worry about the future when a brand new soul is brought into this world. And you're looking at the condition of it and maybe what you can do as you are in your elderly years and maybe feel, weakened by that. Let's see what comes out for Capricorn. We're using the Shadowscapes Tarot for the main spread. For Capricorn, for their highest good, what do they need to know? So wands, action. Well, what's the first thing you do when a baby's born? You go and buy it gifts and you go and visit it and you go and help out the mother and the family. Perhaps that's what you're doing, Capricorn, is maybe it's Christmas time and it's a good time for you to, especially if you are elderly and you are on your own, it's winter time. Maybe you're moving in or staying with your family in order to do what you can as an experienced mother, grandmother, um, helping out with knowledge. Because after having a child, you know, it turns everything upside down about who you are and caring for yourself too. Somebody's got to be there to help mom heal, right? So when mom gets tired and dragged down, she can't deal with baby bear. Now the other one is sticking right out here, and it's temperate, right timing. It's perfect timing where you need them and they need you. One more Capricorn, and I see it right there. Marathon. This is like a higher authority, but I feel like it's what you're not really sure why the Hierophant would be here, except that maybe you are extremely religious and maybe it's part of your religion to merge as a family. Like maybe all generations are together here, because it's just the way it's just part of the lifestyle, which maybe your religion is embedded right through like every bit of life. Two Pentacles. Now that looks like a difficult position to be in, doesn't it? And I believe, what in the heck is that? There's something right there, right there. I'm not even sure what that is. I don't, it looks like something sitting there. And somebody else has to hold the position because if they don't, whatever that is very vulnerable. It will possibly fall off the edge. Um, I'm kind of picking up on an emotional stability right now because of hormones, completely uncontrollable. Um, We're clarifying for you with Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. Ace of Wands. The Sun. It's a happy time, and you're happy to be a part of it and to contribute and help raise your great grandchild or your grandchild, to take it how it applies. It could be your first grandchild or it could be your great grandchild. I don't know. Eight of Wands here with Temperance card, which is temperance is divine timing. So when it's time, boy, do things move quick. Boy, does everything come at you at once. Under the Hierophant. This will be interesting. Let me clear up why this Hierophant is really here, please. Ace of Pentacles. I think it's just part of, for whatever reason, a higher authority is either dictating this. Maybe you have to move in with them. So it just works out with this Temperance card that, you need them and they need you. And for others of you, it's just a religious belief that this is the way that families get a good, solid, grounded start. And like it may be tied to finances, and the whole bit, like, you know what I mean? So everybody's helping everybody. bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. It's just, it's everybody helping everybody kind of thing. Like nobody in the family needs to worry because everybody's got each other's back financially, just the stability, everything. Let's get love affirmations on this, please. On the blessing on growing older with seeing the big picture, bigger picture. Seeing the bigger picture too might be related to, letting go of your independence and the youthful days where you never be in this position. For some of you, that could be allow yourself to be more playful, which would make sense if you're going to be, well, if you're going to be, a good portion of this new baby, new life, life, and existence on a daily basis, then it is going to make you feel more useful because it's going to put you back in the days when you were raising your own kids and you're going to be playing little games and doing little things that you used to do when they cried to make them happy and all that kind of stuff, right? Which make you feel like a kid again. The sun under the Ace of Wands. All right, we've got the last three out here at once. Take time to feel the love that surrounds you. And it's funny because, look, it's like the action of you moving in and being there. The whole family is just happy and relieved that you're there and you're going to be there, and they know you'll be there. Um, s- so again, that might be just a little nudge for you to not look maybe sorrowful on losing your independence in your youth. Under Eight of Wands, under Temperance, open your mind to new ideas. So again, this might just be being presented to you as child has come into the world and it's Christmas time and things are pinched financially and so on and so forth. Like I said, Temperance and the Eight of Wands, this is going to come at you. You might not see it coming. And they might be, hey, we were thinking, the baby's just come home. It's Christmas. You're going through whatever you're going through. And we think it'd be a great idea if you, fill in the blank, move in with us, whatever, right? Inspiration flows from you with the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I think more and more this Hierophant is really you in a higher authority in a spiritual way with your age and your wisdom that we all gather from living life for a long time. You live and you learn, right? And they know it. They know you're smart. They know you're kind, loving, giving, and you're just what the family needs to be closer and more secure. Let's get your advice from the power of three. A blessing on growing older will see the big picture. This just keeps coming out. Guilty. Maybe it makes you feel guilty because you feel like they'll be looking after you too much. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're just so used to looking after yourself that you feel a sense of guilt, like you're one more child for them to look after as you go older, and you don't want that. And that's why, again, you're guilty of not seeing the bigger picture of how it's gonna, you know, just be good for everyone. The Sun card under the Eight of Wands, please. See it? If I can get it. I am unaware how selfish I am. this might be you and what you're partly guilty of. You might be selfish in the sense that you're trying to hold on to something that you can't hold on to, and that's your youth and your independence. There might be things that just are what they are, and they're going to get worse over time, and you need to be around people so that everybody benefits, including you, Capricorn. Your next one is sticking way out here, very obviously. Eight of Wands under the Temperance. I'm not in love. Um, I feel like you're alone as well with this, and it's oddly enough number eight with the Eight of Wands. Um, I just feel like you might feel like as you are as this age, love didn't work out for you, and you feel alone. So, do you feel like you might bring an energy that you can normally keep to yourself and hide when need be? If you're going to live with people full time, it's just going to change so much for you that I just feel like you're guilty of trying to just stay in this small bubble of thinking instead of seeing the bigger picture. So you're not, and honestly, if it's not that, it's just that you're not really in love with this idea yet. Like, because it just, like, it's an arrow, and all the arrows, they're arrows in the Eight of Wands, but you see the arrow? Like, when they suggest this to you, you're not gonna think it's a great idea automatically. It's gonna take you some time to get to see it the way they see it. Ace of Pentacles under the Hierophant, please. I'm your boogeyman. Maybe this was just something that you've dreaded ever since you were younger for whatever reason. Maybe you didn't like what you saw with your parent or grandparent or whatever, and you didn't want to end up the same way. But I always am referred back to the song. I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am. I'm here to do whatever I can. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. So I think it's just going to take you some time to see the bigger picture. And we are using the power of love to close out your finale reading because I can't find Nita, which is one of the few decks around here that you need the book. And I just haven't had time to find it. I looked and looked, and it's ridiculous. So it's either been put away in a book in a box that doesn't belong, is the only thing I can think of. So we're using the power of love. For Capricorn, please. Kindness. You are a humanitarian, made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Holy crap, you can't make it up. But you're also human, and I'm not going to begrudge you the time to get there because I know you will. But I hope that this has helped you, and don't forget to look for your general as an element next year. I hope you have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and happy holiday season, Capricorn. Take care. Bye, friends.